Hey guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. I just hit 100. So happy. Um, we're going to be doing our first raw garage sale type video where I'm out hunting, wearing the GoPro. I'm going to do some narrating over the footage because I don't think the audio is very good. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe get a different kind of harness for the GoPro camera. Right now it's in that clear acrylic case, and I think that just takes the mic pretty much out of it. So yeah, enjoy the footage, and this is probably going to be a two-parter because it's just a long day of sales. And yeah, hope you guys like it, and I'll try and do more of this. Try and get it out there on a semi-regular basis. We'll see. But if you are on Instagram, follow me there. I do a lot more on Instagram. Hoosier Resell, one word. All right, we'll see you guys later. Hey guys, we're at our very first stop here on the Lincoln Highway sale. As you can tell, I'm trying to get this camera situated, but the audio on this camera is not great. It's rubbing up against my fanny pack. I do like the angle, however. I think this is a pretty good angle. So going forward, I'm going to have to find some kind of other strap or, case that holds the GoPro in there. One that allows the mic to be a little bit more free. Everybody kind of sounds like they're underwater. So yeah, rookie mistakes, but we'll learn going forward. I might have to do this for a little while until I get that case or until I order that new attachment. So yeah, this is our first stop on the Lincoln Highway byway yard sale, which goes east to west across Ohio. And I'm just looking at some of this brand new stuff on the shelf. This is a Cards Against Humanity, brand new in the package for $5. Yeah, I could probably sell that local for 20, so that's kind of what I'm thinking on that one. Harry Potter. This is some kind of like deck building game. I had never seen it before, so I got a little intrigued. I don't really like to look up things at yard sales just because I like to either trust my gut or, just take a chance. But when something's like $10 and I have no clue, I want to look it up. And you can tell just by these comps that it's not great, so I just put it back. I don't, if it was $5 maybe, but it's the first day of the sale, and I'm not too worried about it. This Catan dice game was $5, so since I got the phone out, I just go ahead and look it up right then. And yeah, it's also not really worth it. If it was $1, I would have picked it up. So yeah, just looking around. There's another Harry Potter. This one looks like the main part of that deck building game. I think they wanted 20 on that one. Yeah, this also is going to get looked up on the eBay app. And if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to this reselling gig, new to, or just trying to figure out and get your feet wet, there are so many experts out there. So many people doing great things on YouTube. I hope you're finding them. Commonwealth Picker, Pro Picker in Ohio is great. Cincinnati Picker's awesome. Matt out in California, he's awesome. Yeah, so there's so many great, Froggy Flips down in Indianapolis. He's great too. So there's a lot of people to watch. Just build your knowledge. If you're building your knowledge base, you will do well at yard sales. And be open to buying all kinds of different things. Don't be stuck in one niche. Most people in reselling will start with a specific niche and branch out from there, which is a great way to start. But yeah, continue to watch videos. Hopefully you guys watch my videos. I know I'm new to this YouTube stuff. Just trying to build an audience. But yeah, I do have a pretty good knowledge base, but I'm nowhere near some of the other people. Yeah, I definitely need to work on things like glass, some of the antique things. But yeah, so thank you for coming along for the ride. And yeah, I'm just kind of browsing again. Again, one of the things that I do buy a decent amount of is clothes. Especially yard sales, clothes is really cheap. They're usually $1, $2. and I just saw that Adidas logo out of the corner of my eye, so I went to go check it out. It's like a small adult or a large child size jacket, and but it's definitely vintage. Yeah, got that classic green, puke green color, but it's got the three stripes on the sleeve. I can't remember if this had the trifoil logo or not. I think it does. So it's definitely like 80s style jacket. Yeah, I end up snagging this because yeah, there's that logo. So yeah, this is a nice jacket. I don't know who's gonna wear it, but for $1, $2, I couldn't leave it there. I think that's the only piece of clothing I find at this sale. So yeah, I'm just gonna bow out for a minute while you guys look around. So here we are coming up on our second stop of the day. I noticed these really cool briefcases, these display briefcases, which would have been really neat for displaying action figures at a show or a trade show or a collectible show. Man, you could haul them in that, open them up right away, and have this kind of nice displayed for your figures on the tabletop. I do want to go to a collectible show in the next month. I'm gonna co-host a booth with a friend of mine. He has the booth and he goes every time. And he said he wouldn't mind splitting it for 1 month just to get my feet wet. They have a pretty long wait list to get into that show. So yeah, I'm eager to take him up on it and take a bunch of my stuff and see if I can't sell it locally at a show and get that cash. So yeah, we're just looking around this sale, not noticing a whole lot. You could tell that this is more of a curated vendor type of situation here. They buy a lot of stuff, sell a lot of stuff. They were probably at the Highway 127 sale. If you guys don't know, the Highway 127 it goes from Michigan all the way down to like Alabama. So it is the longest yard sale in the world, I believe. So yeah, that Yingling sign. Some of these beer signs are awesome. They're definitely priced up. I'm just looking for cheap stuff, really, things that can be shipped easily, things that that can go in the car pretty easy. I noticed that beer trays, these trays just sitting there on the table, aren't priced too bad. So I'm gonna take a look at those real quick. Um, and I hadn't heard of these beers. $5. He wanted $5 for both of the little Erlanger trays, and then another $5 for that one next to it, Samuel Smith's. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but for $5, I will take a chance on these cool beer signs. At the very least, if I look them up and they're not worth a whole lot, I can get $5 for them at my sale, at my yard sale one day. So not a big deal, but really cool. Where is Erlanger beer? Do you know where that's from? I didn't see anything, but I just like the look of them.
Oh, no, I remember. I mean, it's on. I don't know if that would be down Milwaukee way or Cincinnati way.
So me and the guy that owns a lot of this stuff, we're just chit chatting about these beer signs, trying to figure out where they're from. Um, I think we ended up Erlanger. I think he looked it up later and said that Schlitz, it was a Schlitz beer or a Pabst beer. I can't remember which one he said. But yeah, so again, I did look these signs up. They're not worth a ton, but they're cool. I'll probably just save them for the next yard sale and slap $10 on there and see if anybody bites. And then if they don't, I'll take the best $5 offer that comes along.
Well, they must have 50 tabs.
You do your
You
pour,
get an
yeah.
ounce at a time.
Yeah.
Which I think, okay, that's a good way to
In Fort Wayne, there's a couple places like that too.
see
There's,
what they taste like anyway. You know,
Yeah.
instead of buying a whole bottle for $4.
Right.
Think, oh my God.
it's a good way to taste a lot of
Right,
things.
right.
Yeah. No, there's a wine place in Fort Wayne that does that too.
Yeah, they had a couple of wines, a lot of beers. They had really only had two American red.
So me and the guy, we were just going back and forth talking about breweries and wineries. He said he recently went to one where you could pour by the ounce and just taste all kinds of different things. And that is a pretty popular thing nowadays, where instead of just ordering a bunch of different beers or a flight of beer, you can just go around with your cup and pour right out of a thing that takes your credit card and just pay by the ounce, which is a pretty neat thing, especially if you're just wanting to taste a bunch of them. So yeah, we chit chatted a little bit. I'm trying to move on, trying to get to looking at the rest of the stuff. They got a whole garage full of stuff, which the better stuff was in here, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just looking around, and first thing I see is this brand new MP3 player, still in the box, still in the package for $3. It's 4 GB. Anything new electronics in a package, that's always going to catch my eye, so I grabbed that. I think it ends up being pretty good, but we'll see at the end some of the comps of the stuff that we find. Yeah, just looking at that skillet, that portable skillet, not really my cup of tea, but what I do notice are these really bright towels. They look straight out of the 90s. This looks like my childhood, and I see the tag on there, and I'm like, okay, these look pretty neat. I should have grabbed all of them, but I didn't grab those top two, those brainy cat ones. When I saw the Batman one, I was like, oh, okay, here we go. And then I saw Nickelodeon. I'm like, I'm gonna need to take a minute and look at all these. That Batman is brand new with the tag. And she wanted $7 for each one of these towels, which isn't cheap. And we were talking about these towels and like where they got them from, and she bought them from somebody at a sale. And these guys just go through a lot of inventory and they set up every year. And so she probably paid $1, $2 for each one, and she's just trying to make a few bucks. I am looking them up a little bit later, and I saw one of these Batman towels on eBay. I'll show you guys at the end, but it's crazy what this one guy's asking for it. So I'm gonna be a little bit crazy too and try to get a large amount. She was being super helpful. She took what I had just to take it to the table, as I just keep looking. So yeah, I pass on that one. This model cat, I should have looked them up. I pass on this one. Nickelodeon though, that one is definitely coming with me and going to be for the family. We just got a pool last year, and we always need more towels because when kids come over, it's immediately, oh, I forgot my towel. Oh, I need a towel. So yeah, we have a lot of towels on stock, and I'm going to keep this one for myself or my wife. This Tropicana one, I forgot to put that in my pile. I wanted to grab that. Just such a cool look. I thought I had it, but evidently I didn't grab that one because that is a really nice towel as well. This one though, as soon as a lot of resellers already know, but as soon as you see that polo bear, you just pretty much grab that item. You don't even question it. That polar bear is always a good reselling thing. Sweaters, hats, scarves. They put that polar bear on all kinds of different things. But if you see it, grab it. You'll be fine. Yeah, this Catwoman one, I was mentioning, I was like, well, if I'm going to get Batman, I got to get Catwoman, right? So these are both from Batman Forever. It came out in 91 or 92. And, that was the sequel for Michael Keaton and Tim Burton. And great movie. And love Michael Keaton as Batman. He used to be my favorite, but the Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale movies, those things are pretty badass. So those ones are probably my number ones now. But growing up with Michael Keaton, couldn't ask for more than that in terms of a Batman at the time. So yeah, these towels are amazing. I was so happy to find them at just my second stop, and they're gonna end up being really good flips. Yeah, I'll let you guys hear some of the natural audio for just a few minutes.
Six total. If you guys hook me up with a deal, 5 each on 6.
So you guys see me just looking around the rest of the stuff while I total up. They're totaling up my pile. You might have heard them in that terrible audio that's accompanying the live shots. Is that they did give me $5 a towel instead of $7 a towel, which is I'll take it. I'll take it knowing that they're new with tag, vintage, great subject matter. I think I ended up with a Mickey, a Coca-Cola. See, I'm looking back at those towels again. I should have grabbed the Tropicana one. Dang it, Tom. So yeah, they're packaging it all up, coming over here to pay. Looking at the jewelry, acting like I have any clue, which I don't. If anything, I'm looking for pocket knives or, some other small things that I like to sell, buttons and pins. But yeah, they had still everything was very curated. You can tell they've done this many, many times. Super nice people. So yeah, I'm gonna pay up and get out of here.
43, 45. Only the second stop. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, you guys are probably open every year, right? Yeah, okay. This is my first time coming this far from Fort Wayne, so I just decided to drive and then stop and then head back. This is as far as I'm going. Well, somebody said the Eagles. The first stop I said go to the Eagles. So I decided to, I was just driving that way and then I saw the sign and I was like, well, I'll stop here first. Okay, so then head back. Okay. Well, thank you guys. How's it going, guys?
You guys notice I immediately go towards the hats. I have been getting very lucky finding good vintage hats lately, and these weren't them, but I love looking through hats. If I, one day I'm going to find what I've been looking for a while is one of the old wooden hat forms, and I thought I might find one at the 127 sale, but I did not. This is just a new in package Mannheim Steamroller Halloween CD. Very interesting. I haven't had a chance to look it up yet, but I'm going to before this video is published, and I will share it at the end if it's worth anything. And I was looking at the plush. I do like buying plush if it's the right thing. Still looking for some Grail plush, especially that My Pet Monster. I still have not gotten one at a yard sale, and those things, if you don't know, are worth a good amount of money. So yeah, I'm just looking at the date, trying to find if there's anything about this plush. I think they're pretty generic, like circus plush, but you know, who knows? There might maybe I should have grabbed them. Just checking out everything else. Still need to learn more about ceramics and glass. Be bopping around. Gonna look through the men's clothes. I do look for myself and you know and my children when I get a chance. It's easier to look for stuff for my son, but you know I'm just I noticed this nice short sleeve button down shirt made by Hawk. I think it's Tony Hawk's brand, and it's really nice, and that's my size. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna grab that. That looks like a nice shirt. Could be on a summer day or going to church, being a little casual. Yeah, so I mostly wear t-shirts and shorts, but I do like finding cheap, nice shirts at yard sales. I think that was like either $1 or $2. And I'm just flipping through a little bit more. I noticed some t-shirts. I do like buying t-shirts. I don't typically buy t-shirts for myself at yard sales, but this Adidas shirt is super clean. And I recently got 2 pairs of Adidas shoes, like no lace shoes. So yeah, I needed an Adidas shirt to go with my new Adidas shoes. So yeah, just looking around some more, and I'm gonna let you guys go back to hearing some of the terrible audio. I do end up picking up this Cleveland Browns sweater. It is vintage, probably 90s. I think it was Pro Line or Pro Player or something like that. And the Browns are basically like my Detroit Lions. Were typically always bad, but you know what? I'm feeling the Detroit Lions this year. I don't have HBO, so I can't watch the Hard Knocks, but I do like the energy surrounding the Lions right now, and I think we have a chance to be 8-8 this year. For all you sports fans, if you have you know a prediction for the Detroit Lions this year, feel free to leave it below or tell me about your team, as long as it's anybody but the Packers. Um, just for you Packer fans, I've only been to Lambeau one time, and we went to go see the Lions travel to play Green Bay, and the Packers lost. So yeah, only trip to Green Bay, Lions win. So I'm just saying, Detroit, if you happen to catch a this clip and you need somebody as good luck for the future, make sure you have me traveling with you guys because the Lions don't lose when I go see a game. So yeah, so just so you know. So yeah, I think we bought 2 shirts for myself at this sale. We got that CD new and wrapper, and we got that Cleveland Browns sweater, and I think that's all we got from this sale. So not a whole lot, but um, when you go to sales, typically there's always something you could buy. Um, I don't need more clothes, so I probably shouldn't have bought that Cleveland Browns sweater, but there's something about NFL and sports vintage stuff that I just have a really hard time passing up.
2, 3, 4, 425.
There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you. You too.
I think these are the last couple garage sales for this particular video. And if I remember correctly, this first stop didn't yield too much. I don't know if I grabbed anything from this stop. They did have some really nice pairs of shoes, but they were asking a lot for the shoes. So yeah, I just left all the shoes there. Not really worth haggling when all the prices are pretty high. But they were nice. So if you were buying them to wear, they weren't bad. I am looking for these kinds of shoes for the kids. They have to wear nice shoes to school. So yeah, next year my son will be in high school, which is crazy. So he has to wear dress shoes. Yeah, I'm looking through the clothes. Trying to find any vintage Ohio State stuff for a cousin who happens to be an Ohio State fan. We don't count it against him, but he's also a Lions fan, so this is an awesome item. For $1, I could not leave the little green alien from Toy Story there. You press his little belly button, he lights up on the top, his antenna lights up, and he makes noises. Yeah, if it didn't work, it would make great shelf filler. It would look great on my shelf in the office. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking around at all these toys. A lot of cool little toys. This is an actual vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Leonardo, and so for 50 cents, I'm just gonna grab him. He's not worth a ton, but I'm not gonna leave him there for 50 cents. So yeah, just looking around a little bit more. I know I find some Tiger Electronics, I thought, at this sale. And I like doing this narration because it kind of relives it. Oh, I was looking at that CRT TV down there with the VCR, and it didn't have any remote. And I have a couple TVs in stock right now, so I did leave that one. If it had the remote, I would have bought it. Probably still worth it for $10. Yeah, so I do love looking at 35mm cameras. This Pentax, I did a quick. Oh, actually, it only had like $1 on it, so I didn't even look it up. But I'm pretty sure it was worth it. This vintage flash only had $1. It was Minolta, so I just snagged that one too. Didn't look up either one. The prices at this sale were probably the best I saw all day. They were getting rid of things. Everything but the oh no, the shoes were at that last stop. But so this was good stuff. Everything but the shoes. Yeah. But I'm looking around. I don't see anything. If you guys noticed something that I missed, definitely let me know. But that vintage boggle's just cool. The Battleship was kind of an older version of Battleship, but not vintage, not super old. And yeah, let's just put down all my stuff here. Did I already have the electronics? Evidently not. Oh, maybe I spot them right now. Oh, I did. There they are. The old Tiger Soccer. We got Tiger baseball and Tiger football. Two of them were missing the battery compartments, as you can see right there, but they all worked. They were pretty clean. I'll probably lot them up and sell them maybe for 20, 25 bucks for the three of them. Um, they're just really cool to have. So somebody out there is just going to want to have them. They remember playing them. These things look great. They're looking good on a shelf. You can pull them off and play them, whatever you want to do. They're worth 25 cents all day, every day. That guy was explaining that this radio did not work, but the charging capability for that thing still worked. So I don't think that gentleman ended up buying that radio. It does look awesome, so maybe there was a way to fix it. Who knows? But it had a good look, and if it was a working radio, that would have been a great buy. So yeah, this was the last stop in this yard sale video, and there will be a part 2 from this day. There was just a lot of sales, guys, and I didn't even show all the sales that I bought nothing at. But yeah, all right. Going back to the terrible audio.
Appreciate it. You too.
I almost totally forgot as I'm leaving this sale. I saw another beer memorabilia piece. I had never heard of it. It's definitely vintage, probably 70s, and doesn't have the light in the back, but it was still cool. Didn't have any cracks in the plastic. I asked her how much. She said $5, and I'm like, see, another beer thing for $5. Couldn't leave it. So yeah, go ahead and pick that up too. And yeah, I think it's from like 1978. Maybe that's what it said. So yeah, just another piece to either sell. I don't think these were great when I looked them up, but I think there was a ton of Tuborg gold memorabilia on eBay. But yeah, maybe $5 or $10 at the next yard sale. We'll see.
I'm gonna take it. Thank you. It didn't have a sticker on it. I never heard of it, but
Well, because you made it to the end, I'm going to show you part of the finds on the total day, at least the ones that you just saw in those clips. Here's some of the good stuff that we found. We're just going to show you either some comps or some listed items. You know, some of these might be on eBay already. So yeah, feel free to go to the eBay store. You can see a link in my bio, see a link on the homepage, and maybe probably see a link below. I can't remember what I did. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking it out to the very end. And here's what we found. We'll see you next time.